Black History Month is just a few weeks away, and the African American Settlement Community Historic Commission is celebrating Black History Month all February long at Boone Hall Plantation and Gardens. The month-long celebration is a chance to celebrate Black achievement and provide a fresh reminder to take stock of where we are now and give the visibility to the people and organizations to create change. With me today to talk all about the plans is John Wright, the president of the African American Settlement Community Historic Commission. John, welcome.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be on with you, and I think it's amazing. We're looking forward to the month activity. I think it's something that has not been done, but I think it's something that we're really looking forward to, and I think we have well-organized events planned, and I think it's going to be great for the public.
Yeah, so this is the first year you guys are doing this.
Absolutely.
At Boone Hall. Tell me how this came about and why you guys wanted to do this.
Well, it came about with the extension of Boone Hall and their relationship with the 1904 Long Point School. Once that school was moved and we immediately started looking at opportunities that we can partner and collaborate to do things, I think that's where it started. And I think Boone Hall has been a tremendous major sponsor and financial sponsor in the great work that has been done at this point with the 1904 school. So why not continue it?
Mm-hmm. And so this is happening in a few weeks, just a few weeks away, February, Black History Month. What should we know now to prepare for Black History Month and all of the celebrations and events that you guys have going on?
Well, what you should know is this is a great opportunity for us to celebrate the descendants. There are 4 or 5 generations later still in Mount Pleasant that folks who family may have lived and worked on Boone Hall Plantation. So it's an opportunity for us to celebrate the descendants and then look at where we are now, the achievements and the accomplishments. So I think it's going to be great for Boone Hall, but it's going to be great for the communities in Mount Pleasant.
Can you bring me through the order of events? I know there's so much going on. Can you give me a little bit of an overview on each event?
Well, each event, we're going to have a speaker series. And the speaker series, uniquely, all of the speakers all have ties to Mount Pleasant. Went to local schools in Mount Pleasant. So we basically said, listen, here's an opportunity for us to showcase Mount Pleasant, the descendants, those of us that lived and worked here. But more importantly, I think it's the speaker series. We have a speaker series that will address the funeral homes and the cemeteries that are in Mount Pleasant. And uniquely, there are 2 communities in Mount Pleasant that actually own and operate their very own cemetery. So we'll highlight those, and then we'll talk, we'll have the community conversations. And I think that is also going to be a very great for it, because it's going to give a great understanding about the settlement communities and how they were formed and where they are, and kind of look at the numbers as compared to where they were when they were first formed versus where they are now.
And is there, also a celebration of culture? Is there food involved? Did I hear about food? We love talking about food here at Palmetto Life.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have, we did a taste of Mount Pleasant,
yeah.
Gala style.
Yeah.
So we brought back Charlotte Jenkins, which is, world renowned. She had the Gala cuisine, and then Hannibal's and the East Cuba Disco Kitchen. All these products of Mount Pleasant that are currently still operating catering business and our restaurants currently. So we got some, as a big part of our culture is our food. So we're going to get a chance to eat some of that great food that we traditionally take all the pride in here. And so that's going to be a big part of this. There's no way to do it without including our great food.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Right. What do you want to tell the community about why they should come out and celebrate Black History Month at Boone Hall?
Well, it's going to be simply because it has not, number one, has not been done before. But it's going to be an opportunity for us to share stories and with the listener, with all the audience and people that has not been to Boone Hall before. It's we'll have a series speaking series on from Professor Damon Fordham to Herb Fraser and Joseph McGill and that great book that they wrote, and Sleeping with My Ancestors, and then Lynette Love and Major General Abraham Turner and Nate Hutchinson. So we have great speakers that are most of them are authors. They've written books. So it's going to give us a chance to share that story and take a look at Mount Pleasant, because ultimately, as it stands right now, we don't always get the chance to see get the great rewards that Charleston get when it comes to historic significance. So it gives us a chance to showcase Mount Pleasant and what it really does.
And if people are interested in learning more and attending these events, where can they go?
They can go to our website, or they can go to Boone Hall's website. Boone Hall has website will have all this information about the events the entire month, and I think it's, our website will also contain this information. So we're excited because it's an opportunity to not only collaborate with Boone Hall and as a community partner, but have a month-long event that celebrates the entire month of Black History.
And you mentioned it before, kind of in the beginning, the Long Point School. This is something I've been out to that site before. It's incredible the work that you guys are doing. Can you give the community a little bit of an update about what's going on with that?
Well, the beauty and where we are now with the Long Point School and this relationship is that 2 years, 2 months, and like 29 days later, from the day that the school was moved, we have literally, it looks like it's been restored and it's ready to be used now.
Wow.
But it's not. However, when you look at where it is now, given where it was two and a half years ago on the back of that trailer, that historical move, we were so excited on that October 13th day of 2021 when that school was moved. And to see where we are now, it just actually shows the progress and just how much love and care has been taken to make sure that we restore it and preserve it for the future generation.
Yeah, and people don't know, what is the historical significance of that school?
Well, it served the community from 1904 to 1953. And, that school predates the Rosenwald system. It predates Brown versus Board of Education, but it also was in the height of the Jim Crow era that school served in. So, to have the chance now to bring back that school and bring back the things that happened during that era, I think it's very important in society. So, so we're excited. We're excited. It's going to become the Long Point Museum and Cultural Education Center. So forever, we'll be able to share the story. And I think all the folks that built that building back in the 1800s will be very proud to know that we've now restored it and preserved it, and it'll be for public use.
So you want this to really be a pillar of the community?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the physical structure itself kind of makes for the perfect scenario because, a lot of our tours in Mount Pleasant in my short 10 years back home has been about places that used to be. But here's an opportunity for us to have a physical site that we can actually point to that we preserved and restored. And so I think there's a lot of pride in that. I think it'll bring pride not only to that community, but I think it'll bring pride to all the communities in Mount Pleasant because in all those communities they uniquely had those same little schools that served those communities, but we have one that we restored and preserved.
So excited. Hopefully it's done soon. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Our hope ultimately is always that it would be done before fourth quarter this year or beginning of next year. But very, very soon, there'll be a museum and cultural education center coming to Mount Pleasant.
Very cool. Soon. Well, John, thank you so much for all of this. And if you want more information on all of those Black History Month events, you can go to Boone Hall's website. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. And I look forward to all the great things we're going to do forward.
Of course. Thank you.